Welcome to Klepper's Corner, folks, the show that covers America's favorite pastime, fighting itself. Today, we're diving into Trump's latest magnificent achievement, the trade war to end all trade wars, brought to you by the newest national holiday, Liberation Day. On April 2nd, President Trump, yes, he's back like that rash you thought disappeared, announced sweeping tariffs because apparently nothing says freedom like economic isolation. Let's start simple. A baseline tariff of 10% on almost every single thing entering the U.S. You name it. Avocados, shoes, your anime figurines, everything except maybe Trump's MAGA hats. Those are sacred, but that's just the appetizer. For the main course, Trump ordered some extra spicy reciprocal tariffs, also known as I know you are, but what am I economics. China gets a hefty 54% tariff. Why? Trade imbalances, IP theft, and fentanyl production, or as Trump calls it, China being super unfair, really unfair, very nasty people, folks. The EU isn't spared either, slapped with a 20% tariff. And why? Because Europe has a 10% car tariff. That's right. Trump's math is so good, he doubled it. It's MAGA math. Japan faces 24% because they won't let in our potatoes. How dare you, Japan? Idaho has feelings. India, with tariffs so high they sound made up, 70% on cars, 80% on rice, gets hit with 26%, maybe up to 46%. It's like Trump's playing tariff roulette, but the wheel is rigged and the dealer keeps changing the rules. Even friendly Taiwan gets 32%, except for semiconductors, because you don't bite the hand that feeds your iPhone addiction. Vietnam gets a shocking 46%. I guess Trump realized his MAGA hats were manufactured there. Talk about biting the hand that sews. But wait, there's more. Steel and aluminum tariffs of 25%, cars at 25%, and if you buy Venezuelan oil, boom, another 25%. It's like Oprah's favorite things, but in reverse. You get a tariff and you get a tariff. Everybody gets a tariff. Even beloved allies like the UK, Brazil, and South Korea aren't safe. Trump's trade policy now reads less like economics and more like the guest list for an awkward Thanksgiving dinner. And in classic Trump style, there's flexibility, meaning if he likes you or you promise to build a Trump Tower in your capital city, he might give you a break. The market's response? Dow down 2.3%, S&P down 3.4% because apparently Wall Street hates winning. Or maybe it's just allergic to economic chaos. So, buckle up, America. Thanks to Trump, it's about to get more expensive to be great again. But hey, at least we're winning, right? Until next time, folks, remember, when it comes to trade wars, the first casualty is your wallet.
Blame it on my tweets, blame it on my memes, blame it on the fact I live inside my own dreams, blame it on the rockets, the Dogecoin schemes. Oops, did I just buy another whole team? I know I'm a genius, that's what I've heard, but sometimes I say things that are just absurd. I gave that Nazi salute, don't make me explain, I'll just laugh it off and blame it on my brain. Blame it on the spectrum, it got me acting wild, blame it on the autism, I'm just a quirky child. Blame it on the, yeah, you know it's all good. I launched a Tesla into space for no reason, changed Twitter's name like it's trees and seasons, say I gave a salute, they're like, what the heck, bro? I was just adjusting my arm. Chill, let it go. Sometimes I ghost my meetings just to troll. Sometimes I buy whole companies on a roll. And if I cause a scene, please don't be alarmed. It's not my fault. Hey, I'm Elon Musk, I'm charmed. Blame it on the spectrum, got me acting wild. Blame it on the autism, I'm just a quirky child. Blame it on the rockets, the fame, the Mars quest. Blame it on the, look, I'm just the best. Yeah, I'm awkward and rich. Sometimes I act like a crazy bitch, but come on, I'm a pioneer, a techie king. Blame it on the brainwaves, it's my thing. Blame it on the spectrum, got me acting wild. Blame it on the autism, I'm just a quirky child. Blame it on the chaos, the memes, the weird flex. Blame it on the, what's coming next. So when I mess up, remember my name. Elon Musk, baby, and I play my own game. If I seem unhinged or maybe just mean, blame it on the autism, it's my escape routine.
Welcome back to Klepper's Corner, Trump Merica edition, where we highlight the laws that make us all question democracy and sometimes basic sanity. Here's the top 2020 Maryland, no fortune telling allowed. In Maryland, fortune telling is banned, so predicting Trump's next indictment could cost you $500. Tarot's out, but don't worry, QAnon prophecies remain totally legal. 19, Massachusetts. Keep the anthem traditional. In Massachusetts, messing up the anthem will get you fined $100. Thankfully, Trump's dance moves at Mar-a-Lago aren't illegal yet, just morally questionable. 18, Indiana, no cold drinks at liquor stores. Indiana prohibits cold soda in liquor stores. You can get cold beer, but not a chilled Coke. It's as confusing as Trump's endorsement record. 17, Kansas, don't shoot rabbits from a motorboat. Kansas has outlawed hunting rabbits from motorboats. Honestly, rabbit swimming sounds about as likely as Trump telling the truth under oath. 16, Alabama, no fake mustaches in church. Alabama bans fake mustaches in church. Seems Alabama feared facial hair distractions more than they fear voting rights. 15, Illinois, eating during a fire is forbidden. Chicago says you can't eat if a building is on fire. Imagine having to write down, stop chewing, you're on fire. Sounds like Trump ignoring legal advice. 14, North Carolina, no elephants plowing cotton fields. Elephants can't plow cotton fields in North Carolina. Now, elephants trampling democracy, that remains fully acceptable. 13, Louisiana, no surprise pizza pranks. Louisiana outlawed surprise pizza deliveries. Unsolicited pizzas, illegal. Unsolicited campaign donations from questionable foreign sources, let's not get technical. 12, Oklahoma, no making ugly faces at dogs in Oklahoma. Making ugly faces at dogs could land you in jail. Ironically, making ugly policies at humans can still land you in the White House. 11, Connecticut, don't educate your dog. Hartford says it's illegal to educate your dog, which makes sense considering we can't even educate some humans. 10, Alaska, stay out of bars if you're drunk. Alaska bans entering a bar if you're already drunk, effectively criminalizing being drunk in a bar. About as logical as asking Trump for tax advice. 9, Kentucky, no ice cream in your back pocket. In Kentucky, no ice cream cones in your back pocket. This law protects horses from thieves. No word yet on laws protecting democracy from kleptocrats. 8, Texas, believe in a higher power or don't run for office. Texas law technically bans atheists from office. And judging by recent political events, belief in reality is also optional. 7, Florida, dwarf tossing ban. Florida specifically banned dwarf tossing. Yet tossing around democracy like a beach ball remains a state pastime. 6, Idaho, cannibalism is usually illegal. Idaho explicitly bans cannibalism, mostly, but political cannibalism, still thriving nationwide. 5, Wisconsin, quality cheese only. Please, Wisconsin cheese must legally be delicious. Fake cheese is outlawed, but fake electors, jury's still out. 4, California, don't eat the frog. In California, you can't eat a frog that dies in a frog jumping contest. Democracy might croak, but your frog better not. 3, Georgia, forks off the fried chicken. Gainesville, Georgia bans eating fried chicken with a fork. You got to get your hands dirty, which might be why Trump steers clear of Gainesville. 2, Arizona, donkey in the bathtub. Illegal Arizona bans donkeys sleeping in bathtubs. Maybe they confused donkeys with politicians who, let's be honest, sleep everywhere. 1, and the winner, Washington's protection law for Bigfoot. You can't hunt Bigfoot, yet hunting voter fraud myths, fully endorsed. That's Trump Merica, folks. Absurdity we can believe in. Until next time, keep those frogs safe and your donkeys dry.